Thanks for tuning in and welcome to the Post Route Show. And now, here's your host, W. Earl Kitchings.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of the Post Route Show. I'm your host, W. Earl Kitchings, and as always, Monday nights, we love having conversations with quarterbacks from the past and present, talking about football and life. This show is proudly brought to you by Quarterfi Back, the preeminent fraternity of Black quarterbacks and home of the prestigious BIP Memorial Trophy, the only national award that honors both the top HBCU quarterback and the top Black quarterback from high schools across the nation. We're always excited to have you join us here on Monday nights. And all we ask you to do to help us out is a few things. Number one, hit the like button if you like the show. Subscribe to the channel so you always be informed about what's going on. Tap the notification bell so you never miss an episode. And then check us out on Instagram at quarter_fi_back on Instagram for a lot of interesting updated graphics, information, and other news that you may find valuable to finding out about more Black quarterbacks. Monday nights is our time, Eastern Standard Time, of course, for more phenomenal conversations here on the Post Route Show. Now, we started an initiative that's called I Am a Quarterback. And this is a 5-point initiative where we are trying to focus energies and our attention on up and coming rising football players who are quarterbacks, and we want to keep them engaged with staying on track to doing this position because it is a very important thing. So in the development and preparation, we have some goals that we want to position to you and let you know why we're doing this and what our initiatives are. So the first one is this. You want to be a quarterback, you got to believe in yourself and the position. Being a quarterback is the most iconic position on a football field, but you always got to believe in your talents, always got to believe in yourself, always got to have self-confidence. Doesn't hurt to have a little swag, as they say. Then secondly, you got to be focused. Set a foundation and focus on how you can become better. Yes, practice makes perfect, but perfect practice makes perfect skills. Work on your skills and develop excellence. You don't have to be perfect, but you can be excellent. Then third, be a commander, which means that you need to embody and embrace leadership. Leadership is a key foundation to any position, not just quarterback, but most importantly for quarterbacks. So you got to be a good leader, a strong leader, and you got to be a willing leader. Then the fourth point is this: academics equal intellect. Intellect equal academics. When you are on top of your academic game, you can do a lot of things. See, the key to getting a great future is having a degree if that's what you so choose to do. We all know that college isn't for everybody, but we're speaking to specifically guys who are playing football, and not everybody's going to get into that NIL space. So get your degree, use that key to open up future doors so you can have a better opportunity and a better quality of life. And then finally, you got to know your worth and your value. Don't let anybody tell you you can't be a quarterback and you should play some other position because you're a great athlete or you're a good defensive player, a good offensive receiver. Stick with your standard. And if your standard is being a quarterback, your worth and your value will follow you. Don't let anyone persuade you or dissuade you from that value. So again, belief, focus, leadership, intellect, and worth and value are our initiatives in our I Am a Quarterback initiative that we started about a month ago, and we'll be taking this forward for the remainder of the 2026 football season. Now, my guest tonight is a young man who has seen some places and has shown his talent wherever he's been. Coming from the area of Cleveland, Ohio, Shaker Heights High School. For those of you who know about Shaker Heights, this young man did some things while he played high school ball, but he went on to play college football. And then after transferring from a couple of schools, he found his home at Allen University in Columbia, South Carolina. Had a great season last year. Number one passer in the SIAC, number 3 overall in total offense. So he definitely knows what to do when he's handed the keys to the offense. But now, going into his senior year, he's made that transition, and now he will be leading the Broncos of Fayetteville State University. Please welcome my guest tonight from Fayetteville, North Carolina, Mr. Jamir Dismukes. Jamir, welcome to the Post Route.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, son. How are you?
I'm doing great.
All right, all right. You about ready for football season?
Yes, sir. We start tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow. That sounds like a winner to me because I can't wait. So let's do a little backtracking, and then we'll bring it forward to where you are now. So last year playing at Allen University in the SIAC, you had a phenomenal year, over 3,000 yards passing. What was that season like for you last year being at Allen? Because the SIAC has a lot of competent teams, especially that team that's right next door to you guys. And a lot of people don't know that Allen and Benedict are almost on the same campus. But what was 2025 like for Jamir Dismukes last year?
2025 was a great year for me. I feel like I really put out more of what I could do in my abilities. And it was a tough season, but I was still able to shine some light on the season and contribute to my team.
When you talk about the SIAC, and a lot of times, people like to always want to go to the Division I schools. Let's talk a little bit about playing at the level of Division II. How competitive do you think Division II football is?
I feel like on the competitive level, it's the same. The only thing that's different is the size in the trenches to me.
Okay. So getting to Allen after you told me that you had transferred from a couple of schools. Now, you also told me that you transferring from those 2 schools prior to getting to Allen did a lot for your career. Talk about that, please.
So the 2 previous schools I was at before Allen, I just feel like I did a lot of character development there. I learned a lot being on the side, being on the bench and things like that. Of course, it was tough. It was some challenges to overcome, but I feel like those battles set me straight for when it was my time to shine.
How difficult is it, Jamir? I mean, everybody wants to play. How difficult can it be, man, just biding your time, being on the sideline and charting plays, helping the coach out with things? How difficult can that be for a very competitive guy?
Very difficult, just because you know what you can do, you know what you can contribute to the team, whichever team you're on, and you really just got to believe in yourself. Even though you're going through things like that, you just got to stay humble and believe in yourself and put God first and just work. You got to put your head down and just work, and your time gonna come.
Did you ever feel like when you did get in some of the games playing at those first 2 schools that you pressed a little harder than you probably should have, and that was part of the maturing that you came to learn? Because you get in the game and now you want to show what you can do, and sometimes you're pressing so hard that the game didn't come to you. You're trying to go to the game.
Yeah.
How was that for you?
It was tough. My first time seeing the field game action was at Wheeling University, and you just got to get in. You just got to remember, who you are. Take a deep breath, and you just gotta play ball. Like you said, you want to go out and make a play so bad. Sometimes you could stumble, but you just, like you said, you just gotta let the game come to you, and when it's time to make a play, you gotta make the play.
So now 2 years of maturing at 2 other schools, you get to Allen, and now the coach hands Jamir Dismukes the keys to the offense. What was your first thought when you found out you were getting ready to be the starting quarterback at Allen?
It was definitely a chip off my shoulders. Like I said, it was challenging.
Or how would you like a team to react when you're coming into a new situation? Because again, you're coming into a new situation at Fayetteville State. So now you got new teammates again, and they are getting to know you like you're getting to know them. How do you prepare for that?
So I'm an older guy, so for me it's just team bonding, building chemistry off the field. Everything for me starts off the field because at the end of the day, when you get on the field, you want to know who you're dealing with. You want to know, oh, can I trust him? Do I have a good relationship with him? Things like that. So for me, it's just building camaraderie with my teammates, hanging out, spending time, studying, going over plays, things like that. Just hanging out, playing the game. Up at Fayetteville, we go bowling a lot on Tuesdays because it's like $5 a person, something like that. So I feel like everything starts off the field. So when we do put the pads on and all this studying and bonding we've been doing, I feel like the trust is there. So you get that trust and everything else gonna come.
Well, it sounds like you are definitely building some trust with your new teammates, man. Now you're not hurting them with the bowling activity, or you're not defeating them or beating them up in the bowling alley, man. And they starting to be like, yeah, I don't want to play no more with this guy. He always winning. But
Oh
I think that's
nah,
a
nah.
great thing, man. What a great way to build camaraderie. Bowling on Tuesday nights, man. I mean, so who is it? Like you, the offensive lineman, you and the receivers, you and the running backs, a
Everybody, whole
mixture,
team,
everybody.
whole team.
Okay.
I gotta trust my defense too, so I'm hanging out with them as well.
Okay, all right. And I gotta ask, so what's your score like, man?
Wait, say it again.
I said, what's your score like on that bowling alley? What are you? Well, how much?
I'm in the I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably in the low or mid 200s. I ain't gonna lie.
Low 200s. Oh, you can bowl.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm alright. I'm alright.
you all right? Yeah, low
I'm
200s,
alright.
man. Come on, man. I bet you some guys wish they could just be in the low 100s. You know.
Yeah.
Well, that's great,
Sure.
man. What other type of things do you do besides bowling with the team that helps build that camaraderie with the guys at Fayetteville right now?
Um, we play the game a lot, things like that. I say so. Like the way the campus is, everybody is pretty like kind of close. So a
Yeah.
lot of times we just link up, hang out, probably play the game. Uno, study, and of course we always study a lot because, like I said, I came in early June 1st. So for
Yeah.
me, it's really just been going over the plays. Like even while we hanging out, going over the plays, the hand signals, the everything.
You know, I got to say this, Jamir. I mean, because I got to have a lot of admiration for you from this perspective. Four schools, four playbooks.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Terminology is different, schemes are different, but you seem to meld into these situations relatively easy and adapt. So I got to give hats off to you, man, because that's not an easy thing to do. So now you got this new playbook, working with a new team, a new head coach, and how are those things from the playbook to the new head coach working out for you so far?
It's working out great. I love Coach Hayes. Um, he's always there for me whenever I need it. Same thing as the OC, Coach Reynolds. That's my
Okay.
guy as well. I can call any time of the day, and they gonna answer. I can ask questions, anything I need, and they always in the office. So I'm always in the office right there with them.
So you feeling like you're like almost that third coach at times?
Oh, always. I got to be the coach on the field. The quarterback has to be the coach on the field because the coaches can only do so much.
Well, I am just, man, literally on pins and needles waiting to see how you're going to perform in the CIAA. So now you've made the transition. Uh, Now that you're in your new home, what is the season looking like? Let's talk about that schedule coming up because for those people who may be not familiar with CIAA football, it's pretty competitive. So you were telling me that y'all got a top-heavy schedule so far?
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about those teams, man. Call them out, man, because I know they're waiting to get to you.
All right, so we open up with Shaw. We got our first three games are home. So we got Shaw, Pembroke, then Valdosta. No, we got Shaw, Pembroke, then Valdosta. Then we go to Smith, and then we come back home for Virginia Union for the fifth game.
Now,
And huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Oh yeah, it's a tough schedule, but hey, the way I look at it, God give us toughest battles to his toughest shoulders. So I'm taking it head on.
Well, you're battle proven, my man. You're definitely battle proven. Now, I'm not familiar a lot with UNC Pembroke. I know that Shaw is not as potent as they once were, but I do know that the Blazers from Valdosta State play football all the time, man. So you think that's going to be a big game for you guys?
Definitely gonna be a big game. After Shaw, every game. Well, Shaw is the first conference game, so that's a big game as well. We got to kick the season off right. Let's start there. We got to take it one game at a time. But
right.
To me, every game gonna be another opportunity to show who I am. So I don't look at it as a challenge. I look at it as an opportunity to play some great teams and put on a great show.
Okay. Now, being that you guys are going to be playing Valdosta, man, how familiar are you with the Valdosta State football program?
I'm pretty familiar with them. I already watched about half of their season from last season. I watched the full game of Clark. I think they beat Clark by a touchdown. They lost to Smith by maybe 2 touchdowns. So I'm already I'm already on them.
Man, you already in the room doing your homework.
Yes, sir.
Oh man. And when you are doing your homework to prepare for these teams, let's talk about the way you prepare. I mean, what do you start with when you're looking at a team's footage? What are the things you key in on first and kind of go like 1, 2, 3? I don't want to go through a long list, but the primary things, the things that you gotta key in on. How do you prioritize what you need to be looking at first, second, and third when you're watching film of another team?
So the main thing I pay attention to is their schemes against certain sets, 3x1, 2 tight ends in the game, 2 running backs in the game, things like that. So I start with personnel. I want to see who they're going to put on the field at certain times and who's the weak links and what's right. Well, what should we run when they go this and what can we counter to this? So I kind of just go off their scheme first because I know what I have. I know my personnel and what I have on my team. So for me, it just starts with them. I know a lot of players transfer and things like that, so I try not to key in on players too.
Yeah, there's some technical issues going on up there in the Fayetteville area. There's a bad accident that's probably causing some electrical issues because it may have hit a power line or something. So we're gonna get Jamir back, but when you're talking to a guy who is already zoned and locked in, preparing, because quarterbacks have to prepare so much differently than any other position on the field. Maybe the next closest person to a quarterback might be a middle linebacker. But yeah, so Jamir, you're saying how you prepare and you looking at what these guys are doing. So
we must pay homage to him.
Wow. That's some outstanding highlights. Man, I gotta say, Jamir, you don't waste time getting the ball out your hand, son.
Oh nah.
I mean, you lock in quickly, man, and once you see that guy open, you're not wasting any time patting the ball one more extra time,
Mm-mm.
taking one more split second. You see him open, the ball's coming.
That's the name of the game.
Man, I mean, those are outstanding highlights, man. I'm loving it because I'm like, he's got a quick release and he's decisive. You're very decisive when you find a guy open. Once you see that guy's got no coverage, man, you hitting him right away. So
I
how did
appreciate
you
that.
come to develop those kind of skills, man? Because that takes some time to work on. What who helped you with all of that?
So my trainer, Coach Mark Harris, up in
Yeah.
Ohio, he trains for his workout group is called Raw Talent Sports,
Okay.
and I've been training with him since high school. He does everything: speed, agility, quarterbacks, positions, every position. He helped Denzel Ward. He been training Denzel Ward, the corner for the Browns, since he was maybe 8 years old,
Wow.
and he still
Okay.
trains. He still trains him to this day, every day.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Mhm.
obviously, his impact on you and his influence on you has definitely made you a threat. Now, in a day and time, man, when everybody's talking about dual threat quarterback this, dual threat quarterback that, are you very comfortable with that, or do you really like throwing the football?
I'm gonna do a threat for sure.
Oh, for sure. Hey, okay. Things break down, you're gone, eh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Well, for you to finish third last year in the SIAC and total offense, obviously, when it's open, you're taking off. So, um, who would you say, in your opinion, is your favorite dual threat quarterback at the professional level?
Cam Newton, easy,
Cam Newton.
definitely.
I was not expecting you to say Cam Newton.
Yeah, I mean, if we talking current players, of course, I'm gonna say Lamar Jackson, but I'm a Cam Newton guy.
Okay.
He just brings a different aura, a different excitement. His playing style, like everything he brings to the game, is just everything I look to resemble in my play.
Okay. And what do you think about? I mean, because you don't often see guys that big who run the football. I mean, at 6'6", that's a package, man.
Yeah,
That's a pretty big package. I mean, I'm glad he stayed kind of on the lean side because if he had bucked up a little bit, no, I don't think nobody else want to. No, I don't want to tackle him, coach. You're out your
yeah.
mind. I can imagine what a cornerback's thinking when he's running on that edge.
Hmm.
Mm-mm. You know, I'm gonna play Ole football, coach.
Yeah, for real, for real.
Well, that's great, man. That's great. So, as you have developed and matured, Jamir, and you said, a guy like a Cam Newton and then a Lamar Jackson, from a different perspective, from just a just a
Mhm.
pure passing perspective, who would your favorite quarterback be and why?
But after those two, well, to be honest, I would say Cam Newton and Lamar for the overall, and then it'd be Russell Wilson.
For passing,
Definitely.
why Russell?
I like Russell because for one, he got a nice deep ball, and then a lot of times he run me as well. A lot of times when we run, initially it's to extend the play. So I'm trying to pass the ball, but if it's
Right.
not there, and that's when I'm gonna use what I have, the tools that I have. But Russell Wilson is always trying to extend the play, like you said. He likes to get the ball out quick, and Russell Wilson is a mental guy. He know everything before the game. Before the game.
Wow. Well, as we grow, and I'm sure you got a lot more years to catch up to me as
Mhm.
far as seeing.
Definitely.
If, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. I'm not that old.
I know, but you got more experience though.
But having seen a lot of guys, man, I think for me, uh, old school, man, I go all the way back to my younger days with a guy by the name of Johnny Unitas, but a guy by the name of a quarterback that used to be with the Dolphins. Um, He had the quickest pass release that you ever want to see. Marino, oh
Mm-hmm.
goodness. That dude, he wasted little time. I mean, it's coming off his hands like milliseconds. So you see guys like that, but then you see guys like, of course, guys like a Michael Vick. And I know a lot of people see the Michael Vick speed, but back in the day, it was a guy by the name of Randall Cunningham was real big and could
Mm-hmm.
do it. I think the biggest quarterback I ever saw was Dante Culpepper, and
Yeah,
I know nobody really. Hey man, if they put him more in a dual threat role, he would have hurt somebody.
definitely.
He was that awesome. But when we talk about black quarterbacks, and talk about the history of these black quarterbacks, because you are now standing on shoulders of guys who came before you, but one day there will be guys standing on your shoulders. If you could
Mhm.
talk to these young guys today about the value of being a black quarterback, what would you tell them?
For one, I would tell them that to be a black quarterback, you're already unique in itself because of the role that you are in, which with being black. And then I would just say that, I mean, from day one, you got to know, for one, the odds are already stacked against you.
Yep, yep.
It's gonna take more than it's gonna take a lot of work, and you're gonna have to defy a lot of odds.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's interesting because are you aware that Warren Moon is the only black quarterback in the NFL Hall of Fame?
I did not know that.
He is the only one.
Not even Donovan McNabb.
He is the only one.
Sheesh.
That's
I did
that's
not.
eye opening, right?
Yeah, I did not know that.
He's the only one, man. I mean, and a lot of people say, well, not Doug Williams. Nope.
Yeah, they ain't. Yeah, not Doug either.
No, no. So, uh, like you just said, there are a lot of things that you have to overcome, but you got to be confident in yourself.
Mhm.
And for you, where does your confidence come from, Jamir? For you to play the kind of game you play, where does that come from?
For me, I would say just my upbringing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Cleveland is a rough place. So every day you step outside, you gotta beat the odds. You gotta prove to the world that you different. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta fight for what you want. You gotta fight for who you want to be, the type of lifestyle you want to live. So I just carry that with me every day, everywhere I go, and I use it in my everyday walk.
So, what was it like playing? I mean, because of course, certain parts of the country feel they own football, and I know they play for. I know they do play football in Ohio. I don't know about how good it is in high school level in Cleveland, but uh, what about the high school football in the state of Ohio? How tough is that up there, man? Because I know you probably played some quality teams during your high school years.
Definitely. Well, if you want to look it up, we're top five every year. We're number five this year, so
Okay, okay.
but we definitely are top five every year for everybody who want to argue the states and stuff. I just know every year we're in the top five. I'm cool with that. Definitely, but it was definitely some great talent in Ohio. I would say the thing that make us different is we can't play football all year round like everybody. Like the only schools that's over us is Georgia, Texas, Florida. You know what I'm saying? So
California.
they get to play football all year. Once the snow comes, it's basketball season for us. So it just makes us 10 times tougher, I would say.
Would you have liked to be growing up in an area where you could play football year round, man?
Yeah, definitely. Just because they get more time to work on their craft and perfect the little things, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't change
Yeah.
nothing because them boys can't come up and play playoff football in November in Ohio. And we play till December if you make it that far.
Yeah, well, you're right about that, man, because guys from Florida ain't fond of that cold weather. Y'all can have that.
Yeah,
Y'all can
they
have
ain't,
that.
they
Just
ain't
like
ready
y'all
for
ain't
that.
fond of that real heat.
Mm-hmm. Now
Yeah.
that heat different. That heat different too though, because coming to Allen, I had to adjust.
Yeah, that's that southern heat.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
used to being hot at 8:30 in the morning.
yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Well, hey, well, if you come on to Florida, Yeah, man. Not only is it gonna be hot at 8:30, but it's gonna be humid. You're gonna be like, man, it is so hot. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to get ready and prepared. Well,
Yeah.
look, we're gonna take a quick time out, man. Get you something to drink. We're gonna take some commercial breaks. We're gonna come back and finish talking with our guest tonight, Jamir Dismukes, Fayetteville State Broncos. He
Yes,
getting ready to
sir.
be the new QB. Stay with us. This is the Post Route Show. We'll be back in about 3 minutes. Take care. All right, man. You gotta love a guy who can go from different schools and still earn that position and be the guy. So anyway, we want to start with our commercials tonight. As always, we got to give big shout out and props to our official watch provider, the J. Marquell Watch Company, based out of Albany, Georgia. Yes, indeed. Homegrown, and they are rapidly becoming and cutting their way into the industry of fine timepieces. The J. Marquell Watch Company could be your next piece that you wear on your arm. If you're interested, go to jmarkellwatch.com. Check out their website for all of their product lines and see if they have something for you. J. Markell Watch Company, the official watch provider of the 2026 BIP Memorial Trophy. Thank you, J. Markell Watch Company, for partnering with us, and we look forward to the presentations when they come, when we can present our trophy and your fine watch to our winners in 2026. J. Markell Watch Company. Check them out. Then, of course, the Quarterfied Back store is open, so you need to go there and see if you can get one of these hoodies. It's about to start getting a little cooler, but get you one of our fan hoodies with the Quarterfied Back logo on it. If you don't want the hoodie, you can get a t-shirt. They're both there. Coming soon in September, we're going to have our own Quarterfied Back coffee mugs available to you. And we are working on our new edition of providing you with the Quarterfied Back polo shirts or golf shirts, depending on which part of the country you're in. So go to quarterfiedback.com, go to our store, and check us out. Also in our store, you can get a copy of my book, The Forgotten QBs, the little-known history, information, and statistics about Black quarterbacks in American college football. This book's dates back from 1903 to 1990 with some of the finest Black quarterbacks to play the game at both HBCUs and PWI colleges. Get a copy of it, $35. All our merchandise is shipped to you free. You can pay for it by going to $Q5Back44 on Cash App, or just hit us up at 904-994-2189 for our Zelle accounts. Either way, you can be a proud sponsor and supporter of Quarterfied Back. Now, as usual, what we like to do at this time too is bring our resident doctor with his episode of Psyched Up. Here's Dr. William Kitchings Jr. with this week's episode. Check him out.
Knowing your zone is only half the work. The other half is getting there on purpose. I'm Dr. William Kitchings Jr., and this is Psyched Up. Last session, we talked about how every athlete has an individual zone where they perform best. Today is about how you arrive there deliberately before the high-stakes moment demands it. Because most athletes wait for the moment to tell them how they feel. The ones who perform best consistently have already decided. Research on pre-performance routines so that the most effective routines combine 3 specific elements: a physical component that regulates arousal, an intentional component that directs focus, and an intentional component that primes execution. Routines built around all 3 measurably are more effective at protecting performance under pressure than routines using only one. The routine isn't superstition. It's a delivery system for your zone. So here's the work. 3 steps built around your zone. Physical first. One action that moves your arousal in the direction your zone requires. Activation or regulation. You already know which. Attentional second. One external focal point. Where are your eyes going on this play? Intentional third. One execution word. Not motivation, instruction. Practice it in low stakes. Rely on it in high stakes. Pressure doesn't wait for you to be ready, but a routine built around your zone means you already are. I'm Dr. William Kitchings Jr., and this is Psyched Up, a space built for the moments behind the moments.
Okay, well, now you know. Dr. William Kitchings Jr., always on point with his advice and information to help athletes become better. This is the Post Route Show. I'm your host, W.O. Kitchings. Welcome back. Our guest tonight from Fayetteville State, the new arriving quarterback, Mr. Jamir Dismukes. Looking forward to his performance this year. Moving to a new conference, moving over to the CIAA to try to make some things happen there. It's going to be interesting to see just how much he can get it done. And man, we're excited to see him getting ready for the upcoming football season. Welcome back to the show, Jamir, because we know that as you get ready for this upcoming year, man, things are getting ready to warm up a little bit faster. So are you guys now getting ready to go into two-a-days?
Yes, sir. So I'm starting tomorrow.
Okay. What time does it start?
We got to check in at 8, and then I'm pretty sure they're going to give us time to, like, move in, get comfortable. Then we got to practice at 4 p.m.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, and it's already warm up there in North Carolina?
Already.
Okay. Well, hey, man. Hey, what they say, what don't kill you make you stronger.
Definitely, for sure. I'm not going to lie, I think it's hotter here than down in South Carolina.
You think so?
I definitely think so.
Okay, well, it could be, man. I mean, North Carolina can have those days where it's like steaming hot, steaming hot. And, it's like you got to just break through it. As long as they got enough hydration for you guys, that's great. So Dr. William Kitchings, who is our mental health, mental performance advisor and also our sports psychologist, put out a few things. Was there anything, if you were listening to him, was there anything about what he said that kind of resonated with you that kind of made sense?
Oh, my bad. I had went to get a drink.
Okay, not a problem. So he talks about being in the zone, what it's like to be in the zone, how intentional you have to be when you're trying to work some things out, because pressure, is not going to wait on you. It's going to be there no matter when you're ready. It's going to already be there. So you already told us that, pressure is not a big thing for you. So when you're in the zone, do you know when you get in the zone in the game? Can you feel when you're in the zone in the game?
Yeah, definitely. You could definitely feel that.
And for Jamir, when you start feeling it, I mean, what kind of goes through you? I mean, is your attitude different? Your swag a little different? You just feeling like, man, I can throw this thing anywhere.
Yeah, more so the swag part. I'm not gonna say I be feeling myself, but once I know I got you, I got you.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, it's going to be interesting to see how you will compete in the upcoming year, man, because there's a gap. And I hope you guys played Virginia State, but he's a rising quarterback at Virginia State, Rashawn Matthews. He's going to probably be one of the top guys in the conference this year. So we'll see how that works out. I guess you guys will play them later in the season. I don't know if everybody has to play everybody in the CIAA, but based on what you've already said, are they on your schedule?
Yeah.
Virginia State? Y'all got to go to them, though.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope that's one of those TV games, man. I want to see the two of you guys match up, man. That's going to be a great game. Yeah, so you got to keep us in tune with what's going on, man, because we're going to keep up with you to see how things are going this upcoming football season.
For sure.
Let's talk a little bit about some not really off football, but let's talk about some things that you do to try to relax, to keep yourself grounded? What are some of the hobbies you have, Jamir?
More so just hanging out. I say like I play the game a lot. I'm always in the gym. Um,
Okay.
I do like if I depending on where I'm at, certain gyms have like yoga. I do yoga a lot.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I might just go play some basketball, things like that with my friends, because they
Okay.
think I only play football.
Okay. So other
um,
than basketball, is there some other sport you enjoy playing?
um, nah, not on my free time. Maybe a little baseball, depending on like if I'm with my nephews or not.
Okay. Okay. All right. And did you play baseball in high school?
No, sir.
No. Was it just football and basketball?
And track,
You ran track?
yes, sir.
What'd you run?
I did the 110 hurdles.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Man, that's a demanding event, man. You can't be scared running them hurdles.
Oh no, you got to be overly confident. I almost went to states my sophomore year, but I kept getting shin splints, and then I ended up just stopped running track after that.
I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, because during football I don't get shin splints, so I ain't used to that.
Wow. What do you think made the difference between football and track that you got shin splints? I mean, was it just the regimen of doing that particular event?
Maybe I always thought it was the cleats, maybe the way, cause I don't know, maybe like the arches in my feet a little different for
Okay.
those type of cleats, cause track cleats a little narrow as well too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm definitely familiar with that 110 hurdles, man. I know I had a classmate and teammate of mine who was a state champion, and he
Mhm.
became the first black punter in the NFL.
Oh, that's what's up. Congrats to him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he had a 14-year career of punting in the NFL for most of the time. 13 years of that was with the Minnesota Vikings.
Okay, then that's what's up. Sound good to
Yeah,
me. 14
yeah,
years.
yeah. Yeah, he started with it was either Cleveland or Cincinnati, but then he ended up with the Vikings, man. But yeah, he was a state champion, man. But he's a great guy, great guy. Uh, so as we talk about other parts of life in general, um, what are some of the things that you value uh, in life as you're growing? Because you say you're a little bit older guy. As you are growing, what are some of the things you start to value a little bit more in life that maybe you didn't do when you were younger?
Mm, I would say I value the hard times a lot more now that I'm
Yeah,
older, because it's kind of tough to see things when you're going through it, but
yeah,
those are things that's gonna make you who you are as well.
yeah.
And
Okay,
you won't see it till later down the road, but you're gonna look back and be like, I'm glad I went through that, because now, for one, I know how to deal with that if it ever happens again, and it's just gonna make
right.
you a better person.
Okay, okay. Uh, what was one of the toughest games you dealt with last year, mentally and physically?
Mm, I'd probably say that Benedict game.
Benedict, man, it looked like you torched Benedict.
Yeah, but I had my ups and downs that game, and we could have definitely walked away with that win for sure and made some history.
Okay. Uh, if you don't mind sharing, what was kind of some of the rough patches you were dealing with? I mean, was it just you personally, or your teammates, or a combination?
On one play, it was miscommunication. I threw a pick six, and
Yeah.
then I think I had two fumbles that game. To be honest,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
So it was just one of those tough. Well, after all of that happened, we was down because I fumbled twice, threw a pick six. We was down 21-0, and then in
Wow.
the second quarter, I took a deep breath, got my mind right, drank some water, and we scored 21 straight. We scored 28 straight.
Wow.
We tied it up before half, came out in the third quarter, took the lead after half, and then we just couldn't get. We ain't had, that was our last time scoring.
Kind of ran out of gas, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, hey, it happens, man. But you proved to yourself that hey, y'all could do it when you had to, and you did that. So that's a confidence builder for me. I mean, that's like boost your confidence. Okay, so as you started to gel with some of your new teammates, um, have you already kind of identified those receivers you'll be looking forward to throwing passes to?
Definitely. I brought two of my receivers with me. Number one, Marcus Fleming, and number two, Calvin Parker from Allen. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that makes it pretty easy. I mean, because now for those guys who aren't familiar and who are anticipating, guys got to go fight for their jobs now.
Definitely. But the receivers already on the roster. I already got great chemistry with them. We've been putting in more than enough work this summer. Well, it's never enough, but we've been putting in a lot of work this summer. So we got a lot, man.
Okay, okay. Well, again, as long as the camaraderie and you guys are gelling and starting to build that trust, man, I think you guys will be okay. And again, the schedule is what it is. You just got to go out and play. So
Definitely. A lot of people forget Fayetteville only lost in the conference last year was to Smith, and they lost in the last 30 seconds. They was six and
otherwise
one.
they
They was six and
otherwise they
one in
would
the
have won the
conference
cup.
last year.
Okay. All right. Well, that was a dogfight because, like I said, I know Smith rebounded because the year before they had a quarterback and then he left, and I was like surprised he left. And then Durham came and he kept it going. So I was like, okay, so well, yeah, you have stepped into a real great situation then, man, because now you guys are hungry to win the conference, I'm sure. So now that they've got some veteran support, uh, it's gonna be a fight, man. I can't wait. I really can't wait, man. I can't wait. So um, I like to talk to guys too, man, about the training tables that these teams or their parents offer them. So what are some of your favorite foods?
Foods. I
Yeah.
like. You ever had Rasta pasta?
Nope.
All right. Well, I'm a big pasta guy, and
Okay.
my mom make a special dish. It's called Mexican cornbread. You ever had that?
With the corn in it and the pepper in it, like
And the
that?
and I think it's ground beef and cheese inside too of the cornbread.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. I can already kind of just see that and envision that, man. It's like, yeah. It's almost like you don't need nothing else but that.
that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
a good
Do
one.
you cook?
I can do a little something. I ain't gonna say I can cook.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I can do a
The
little something.
noodles. You do the noodles.
I mean, of course, the noodles, but I can do a little more than that. I can make some pasta. I can chicken, pork chops, steak, things like that.
Oh, okay. Okay. You're a little diverse. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. The only thing I say I have problems with is like the sides.
Okay, well, that's one of the favorite things about having canned foods that, like, man, let me just grab a can of these peas, can of these
Yeah.
string beans or something. Yeah, just, yeah. That's that for me, that's what I do, man. And now I'm gonna give you one of my recipes. Now I'm not trying to keep it a secret, but I started doing this, man, and I'm not trying to brag, Jamir, but this is one of my favorite things to prepare for breakfast.
Yeah, put
So
me on.
I'll slice up some potatoes, some red potatoes, uh, peppers, green or red, yellow, it doesn't matter, peppers, onions, and I'll take some apples and I'll chunk the apple, right?
Mhm.
And then I'll take some link sausage and slice them up and put them all in a skillet and cook it up, man. And once it gets tender,
That sounds good. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm telling you, man, and I have done that for about the last 5 or 6 years. And when I first did it, I kind of surprised my wife with it, and she was like, "What's this?" I say, "You're gonna like it." And I was like, "Man, it's quick and easy to fix. It doesn't take long. And once you pull it in that olive oil and put it in the skillet and put that lid over it, it cooks
Mhm.
faster. So I guarantee you, man, in about 30 minutes, you definitely gonna be enjoying you some good breakfast. And it's quick.
Yeah, I know them apples add a lot of flavor too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely, man. So I know people like, man, I don't like cooked apples. Okay, well, don't put apples in yours then. But if you want a little flavor, yeah, that's what happens, man. So yeah, I'm kind of proud of that, man. And that with either a blueberry muffin or some toast.
I definitely rock with the blueberries. I like the banana nut muffins too.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely, man.
Oh yeah, you know
Absolutely.
something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, that in the breakfast for the morning. Yeah. Now with that mixture of the potatoes, onions, apples, and the sausage, if you want to put your egg to go with it on the side, that's fine. But if you cook you a nice skillet of that, you won't want nothing else, man, because you're gonna get full. You're gonna get full. So yeah. So I'm not saying you got to try it, but you might want to just think about it because it's quick and easy. It's quick and easy. So yeah. What kind of desserts do you like?
I'm a cheesecake guy.
What flavor is cheesecake?
With the strawberries on top.
Oh, with strawberries on top. You ever had key lime?
Yeah, my grandma make them a lot. They all right. They all right.
I got a classmate, man. She makes all flavors of key lime pie.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. That's a different taste. My grandma make a lot of pound cakes and lemon cakes too.
Yeah, ain't nothing like grandma stuff, man. Ain't nothing like grandma stuff. It's like she stick both feet in that when she cooking.
I'm telling you, I need to take a trip back to Cleveland real quick. For real, that's the only thing I be missing.
She don't send you no packages, man. She need to send you a package.
Sometime, but it ain't nothing like getting that hot plate off the stove.
Oh, listen at you.
I need that fresh meal.
Okay. You got siblings, man?
Yes, sir. I'm the middle. I got a big brother and a little brother.
Okay. How old is your little brother?
My little brother, he just turned 21 in March.
Okay. All right. So yeah. Well, I know you got 3 football fans right there to go along with mom and grandma.
For sure.
Yeah,
they
I can
watch
imagine.
every game.
Every game, man. Okay. Well, you're a little bit closer to Ohio now, so it might not be that such a bad trip to roll down to North Carolina.
Yeah, it's Columbia, South Carolina was 9.5. I think Fayetteville is still like 8.5.
Oh no, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Homecoming. I see y'all homecoming.
For sure. Definitely.
Hey, before we get out of here, man, tell me what you think about HBCU homecomings and what your experience has been with HBCU homecomings, because you've been to one, you're getting ready to experience a different one. What are your thoughts about HBCU homecomings?
It's nothing like it, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. My first one at Allen, I couldn't really believe it. Like it was a lot going on. And then I remember my first year at Allen, we played Fort Valley at their homecoming.
Right.
And they broke a record. It was like 42,000 people there or something like that.
What?
Yeah. And then now I'm at Fayetteville and they telling me that the regular games is 5,000 plus every Saturday.
Every game.
So I know that homecoming about to be crazy.
Oh my goodness. Hey,
I thought we was gonna play Tuskegee last year on their homecoming. I always hear about that homecoming too.
Oh man, you go over there to Tuskegee, man, it's live for real.
Yeah.
That thing is live at Tuskegee. I gotta tell you, I never been to one, but I heard people talk about it, and man, they look like they have a good time over at Tuskegee.
It's definitely a great vibe too, though, because every homecoming I played in as well, like we'll go walk over by like the food and stuff. And even though like Fort Valley, even though we was the opposing team, they still gave us some food and some barbecue. Like it's nothing like that homecoming vibe.
Hey man, it's just love, man. It's just love, man. We gonna fight on the field, but it's love other than that, man. Because hey, we all brothers and sisters with the same stories. We all got similar and same stories that we could talk about. You know, you got an uncle and aunt who do some crazy things. So do I. You know, you got a guy you grew up with. He did some real stupid things. So do I. But then you got some good folks. It's all the same. It's all the same, man. Well, hey, man, I have enjoyed this. And I get to this part of the show, man, where I just really, really enjoy this part. And before I give you this, what made you decide to want to join us here at Quarterfive back in the Post Route Show, man? How did you find out about it, and what made you want to join us?
Well, first thing first, I just want to say thank you to the Quarterfive back just for the exposure and the love. Just each season showing mad love, and every week showing love, and how in tune you guys are. Every stat, every highlight, So I just want to tip my hat to you guys on that. And then, of course, I seen a couple of my friends join, Kelvin, a few other, and I was just like, why not? They've been showing me so much love, so why don't I do my part as well?
Well, that's what it's all about, man. So because of that love that we show guys, and you saying things like that, thank you very much for those kind words. So because you've been on the show tonight, Jamir Dismukes, let me tell you what you have now done, brother. You have now crossed the burning sands.
For sure.
Now, I know we not the frat that everybody wants to join. We not the Qs, we not the Kappas, we not the Alphas, we not the Sigmas, but they will never be a part of what you're about to be tonight. So here's the image I want you to look at. It look like a pretty strong frat to me.
Yes, sir.
So by you being our guest tonight, Jamir Dismukes, you have now become a member of the fraternity known as Quarterfive Back, the Brotherhood of Black Quarterbacks. Welcome to the frat, my friend.
I appreciate you, and I'm glad to be a part, my guy.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So I will be getting you your lifetime membership certificate.
For sure.
Lifetime membership certificate. Get you your lifetime membership letter acknowledging you. We'll get you your packet. We're going to provide you with a packet that includes your lapel pin. So whenever you're out, man, you just wear that on your suit, your jacket, or whatever. People say, well, what is that? It's simple. Q5B. Q5B. That's what we say, man. That's who we are, Q5B, Quarterfive Back. But we want to welcome you, man. And all we ask, hey, man, talk us up and tell people about who we are and what we're doing, because we want to preserve the legacy not only of former quarterbacks, but future quarterbacks and present quarterbacks like yourself, man. So you guys make us proud, and we'll keep doing what we do. I guess he froze up on us. He got so excited, that thing froze up on us. All right. Well, my guest tonight has been Jamir Dismukes, rising quarterback at Fayetteville State University. Looking forward to seeing what he's going to do for the Broncos this year. I hope one of their games is on TV so I can definitely see him live. But he is joining our fraternity and our brotherhood, and we're grateful and thankful for him. That's going to do it for me tonight on our show. I would like to thank our crew. Always got to thank this lady because she is #1 with a bullet here on this show. Ronleen Kennedy, our producer, director, always making this show happen. Thank you so very much. Our social media specialist and director, Mr. C.D. Lazier, our resident photographer, Mr. Will Relaford, and of course, our resident sports psychologist, Dr. William Kitchings Jr. Until next Monday night here on the Post Route, as we always say, go deep and go for the bomb. Take care, everybody. See you next Monday night.
We must pay homage to him.